Hello everyone, I am CA Yash Chandak, and in this video I have come out with a big announcement, and that is with respect to our second edition launch of our main book Sampoorna. Right, so I really want to tell you the amount of hard work that I put into the preparation of this book, and the amount of effort is immense, and I am sure that you love this book. I I know that you might not realize at this time, but I want you to watch this video till the end so that you surely realize the amount of effort that I put into making of this book and the kind of thing the book what has it got that is the book has really got some great things to offer it to you. So I'll just tell you the main features of the Sampurna. I'll show you the book itself. I'll show you the book itself, and I'll tell you the main features of the Sampurna book. And after that, I'll also tell you why, if at all, why you should not buy this book. And lastly, we'll conclude with the price and all about the second edition. And of course, is there any difference with regard to first edition or second edition? That also will cover up. But now let's start. All ICA concepts I've covered straight from StudyMat itself. Nothing from every nook and corner. I've tried it to cover entirety. Like the Sampurna, by the name itself suggests, complete in its every sense. So I've made sure that nothing has been left. And of course, the language I try to retain it in ICA language, but of course I have to trim the language in some cases where there's not much relevance, and I have to reduce the redundancy part, and that is what I've done. And then of course all ICA questions I've covered, every question of RTP, MTP, SM, past exam questions. I'll just show you the glimpse of the book. See, this is the book that this is the book. So that is what it is, which is around 393 pages. Um, the entire book with question and answers and everything with mnemonic entries has been covered. I'll tell you. Let's see that this chapter 1 standard on auditing, and I've covered SQC1, not the essays. In that only I've covered SQC1. So this essay, let's see. So by the topic itself, just beside the topic, I have included the question itself so that you get to know how ICI tests the topic. If at all you want to know how the ICI wants to test the topic, RTP, MTP, or any other platform of the ICI, if the question has been put up, I have included in the main book itself. And then you'll see all the other topics as well, which even though ICI is not tested yet till now, but I've included the all these topics also which can be asked in your future attempts. And let me tell you, I'm really I got a knack on this topics which I really tend to find, which ICI might ask you later, but which they have not yet even asked you in RTP MTPs as well. So straight away that can be asked you in the exam directly. So I really try to include all those topics itself, which is even though not yet even included in the ICI MTP RTP questions or exam questions, but all these topics I've included. And see again, the this attempt question, November 2022 exam question, also I have included it all questions in the yellow box and just beside the topic, so you get to know how the topic is really tested, if at all it's tested in the exam. So just beside the topic itself, you'll see all the question, May 22 exam question also, and RTP MTP, all the questions you'll get to know just beside the topic itself, right? Then let's see, tricks and tips, mnemonics and images. I've covered all the tricks and tips to cover the entire subject, to remember the subject for the long retention of the subject, and mnemonics and also the images I've included in the blue box. You'll see, find all the topics. If at all I've made some mnemonics for this, I've included the same. And then all keywords are highlighted. All keywords are highlighted, as you can see. All the keywords, whichever keyword you'll see, that has been highlighted by the red letter, red font. Then we'll let that space for notes so that you summarize the concept just beside the topic itself. So this is really the blessing. I mean, I want to tell you that the kind of effort that you can really put up, after I have been put up so much effort, you can just summarize all the topics just beside the topic itself, so that at the end of your last 1.5 day revision phase, you don't really face the timeout situation. And this also helps you to make the Sampurna book Sampurna in real sense. That is, if you find at all some new question asked by the ICI in MTP or new question asked by the ICI in RTP, you can include it in the book itself so that you don't forget to revise it at the end of last 1.5 days. You can include everything. I've just included the space for notes just beside the concept itself, so you can summarize or include anything whatever you want. Also, you want to scribble the notes, you want to scribble the topics that have been discussed by the faculty, so you can do everything just beside this topic. Then I've included, I told you, I also included images. For this, imagic memory has always been, a longer retention power in your brain than if at all there are normal mnemonics. So I've tried my best that I try to retain you to retain the subject for you. And then I've included questions in yellow box, and I've included mnemonics in the green box that you'll find in the book itself. And I'll tell you what, this is the biggest feature. Sampoorna is the book which I've used in my revision videos. So you'll definitely get the benefit of using this book while you are revising the subject at the same time. So let me just show you the book itself. Let's see the chapter, the most favorite chapter of professional ethics, which is page number 350. I'll just show you it. Um, See, so professional ethics, page number 360. From here, I have included. Let's see what I have offered to you in this book. I've included the clause. I've included the question with respect to the clause in the book itself. And then let's see clause 2, everything with respect to the clause 2 as well. Whatever the other things also in respect to clause 2, clause 3, and then the questions. Really, this is the blessing that you'll find. The questions in one line, and then of course the question you will get to know in one line only what the institute really wants to test to you. And of course you know that for this you'll have to write either clause 2 or clause 3. And then is there anything extra that you really want to mention apart from the clauses? Then of course we know that what we will write clauses, we'll write the relevant points in the answer, and then facts of the case, and then finally we'll conclude with the answer whether it is guilty, yes or no. I've included this. And of course the special points, if at all there are any, then I've included in the remarks section at all. So thereby I made sure that I've received so many times that I've received this issue that students aren't really able to cover the questions in the last 1.5 days. But through this, I have made sure, and even I know that my students were really able to cover these questions also along with the topic itself. They can mark this question or this question and this question. These three are important in clause 2 and 3, and they can also cover the question itself along with the topics. So you'll find this just after every clause. I've included the question answer itself, clause 6, everything about clause 6, everything. And then at the last, all the questions you'll see in just about one line. Questions, then remarks, if at all, if any separate other thing that you have to mention, and whether it's guilty, yes or no. That is what you want to know in professional ethics. Actually, those who really don't know about the professional ethics, then that is what you really have to refer to the clause number, refer to the clause language, and then the particular relevant portion of the clause and facts of the case, and then conclude whether it's guilty or not. So in the sense, this is a complete book which includes the question, which includes the mnemonics, how to remember the subject. I'll show you this like here also in clause. See, the question I've included, if at all there are few questions, I've included just beside the clause, and other points also, objects of the clause, questions of the clause. And um, see, in clause 9, whatever question that can be asked in clause 9. Clause 10, I've included how to remember this regulation 192 memory trick in I told you in blue or red box, green box. And then regulation 190, how do we remember this? We remember this by बेटी सीए फॉर्म में हल जोत रही है, फॉर्म में खेती करना या फॉर्म में काम करना एक ही बराबर है, या तो खेत में हल जोत लो या तो फॉर्म में that's just a saying, but that is what are memory tricks. And to remember all these points, so I've included everything, memory tricks and tips, questions, and all the concepts I've summarized, not really summarized, but I've included in this book all comprehensively. So that is what I wanted to tell you about professional ethics. Or you take any other chapter, let's see, insurance audit, bank audit, other audits part chapter. So see, this is the audit of banks chapter which I've included, and I've included everything. You will find it here itself. All the memory trick also to learn the new topics, which is new important question. I've written it here itself. New important question which can be asked also, and then all the memory tricks to how to learn this answer in its entirety. And then new points I've included it in green. If at all there is some new points, then I've made sure that it's green marked. You'll find this color in green. And every important points that has been completely how to remember, that also is covered in the YouTube videos. And of course every important keywords have been highlighted. And then of course how to remember all those points, I've tried to create a few summarized chart as well. And of course I was telling you about the imagic memory, right? So you just close your eyes, you'll revise this all the credit card operation, which also came in November 2022, if you remember. So this all these topics you can just summarize and revise in your memory, magic memory. Also, you'll tend to retain all the topics, all the points in the chapter. Right, that is what I wanted to say. That I've tried to include each and everything, nook and corner of every and every part of the SM, and of course the memory trick to retain, and the questions is as well along with the topics. See, that is what I wanted to say. You can see the entire book. I am showing it to the all everything about the book. You find the insurance company part, so you can see. Um, I have like I'm really put a really good effort, and this book has so much to offer it to you. I really want you to go through this, and if at all you really find any book better, I want you to tell me in the comment section itself. I want to know what better you find, but of course only after you go through this book entirely. So now I'll come and tell you what why, even if at all, why you should not buy this book, why you should not buy this book. So let me tell you, if you're looking out for a summarized chart book sort of kind of that thing, then of course this book is not for you. This book is not for you. And then if you're looking out for a content with no questions, then again, Sampoorna comes with all the topics with questions and with tricks to memorize. I've told you. So this book is again not for you. If you do not want the keywords to be highlighted, if you yourself want to highlight the keywords, no sir, I want to highlight the keywords of my own. Then again, I'm really sorry, but Sampoorna has already ready-made highlighted keywords in the book itself. If you really don't want space for notes, if you don't want space for notes, I mean there are kind of students who don't want to scribble just beside the book, just beside the topic, and they want just that topic itself on the book, then this book again is not for you. If you buy the book, you will just have to scribble also the notes along with the topic, and you can also make summary notes just beside the topic. Now the next important, if you want a black and white book, then again I'm really sorry, because Sampurna is a colored book. It's really colorful book which will help you retain the topic, not like unlike black and white. If you really want black and white, then Sampurna is again not for you. If you don't want images in the book, then again I told you Sampurna tries to create an imagic memory. Sampurna tries to create an imagic memory, so just don't mistake Sampurna. I was just telling you that Sampurna tried a lot of different things, so don't mistake her for all this. If you really want black and white, if you don't want images. And then next is very important, if you don't want to revise the entire syllabus from this book in the YouTube section only, then I'm telling you I'll be coming out with a regular batch, and that will be completely uploaded on the YouTube itself. So this I'll come out and tell you in a separate video with the biggest of the announcement. And if you really want to ensure that you revise the entire audit with this book, each and every nook and corner of the SM, you'll see how you are able to solve the question. You'll see the difference, how you are able to tackle the MCQs and everything. Once you go into the depth, now you'll tend to realize how efficient you have become in solving the MCQs, in solving the question, everything. So if you really want to enjoy that part, if you don't really want to enjoy, then this book is not. If you want to enjoy, of course this book will be used for creating all those videos which you can also help, which will also help you to revise the subject in a gist and a manner. And lastly, if you are afraid of your study buddies, if you are afraid of your friends, that oh see, he's only single book, he has only got single module, and we have got three modules this module, and you are studying audit from just single module. If you are really afraid of these comments from your buddies, then I'll tell you this book is not for you, because Sampurna book is again all in one. Sampurna in all respects. Sampurna means complete. Sampurna in all respects, and that too in just about 393 pages. That is what I wanted to say, in just 393 pages. So all this, everything including everything in just 393 pages. And let us see the cost structure for the book. Only hard copies are available. For now I am giving a launch offer discount of you will get the book at 990, but this offer won't last long, so I am telling you again, this is launch offer price, 990 only. Compiler, you I want to tell you that there's also compiler. Even if you want to solve and practice more questions, you will find it in compiler itself, so that you can buy again at the price of 699. Again, this is a launch price offer. An MCQ book, I want to tell you about this, that this book I have tried to include all ICI MCQs, including RTP, including M2P, which have not been included in the ICI case booklet MCQs, but which have been separately asked in the MTP RTPs. I've included in chapter wise. And then I have also self compiled many MCQs which can be tested and which have also tested. You can ask the testimonies from many students, case studies, and individual MCQs I have included self compiled of mine only. And you want to see the demo, then you can follow this channel LIC Audit. You just try to go through this channel, go through this Telegram channel, and you will find all the MCQs which I've shared here. And I've created, compiled a separate book, and that you can find in this MCQ book as well. All this at just 399. And lastly, the combo offer, you can get Sampoorna with compiler, then 1599 compiler with MCQ at 999, and all three combo, then just 1899. This is the price that I wanted to say. And again, I want to tell you, I've given a lot of effort in preparation making of this book, and I really want to enjoy the journey of audit with me. So stay tuned, like the video, subscribe the channel, share the video with your friends who are really want of some material kind of this. And I'll tell you, I'll just upload a demo chapter in the Telegram section itself. And in the Telegram channel you can find, I'm again telling you what, LIC Audit. Search LIC Audit in the Telegram, and you will find channel by the name of Audit by Yash Chandak. And then you can go through these sample chapters by the book if you really want it, if you really feel that the book is for you only, and this book has really got some magic things to offer it to you. Then I'll tell you, don't hesitate. And of course, that big announcement will surely change your mind and surely change the world of audit for you. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next big announcement video. Until then, take care, bye bye. And do like the video, please like the video, so that it reaches to more and more students, and that it also, yeah, other students also get to know. And do share out with your friends who really are in need, because sharing is caring. Take care, bye bye, see you until then.